Ladies and gentlemen, in this RedGamingTed.com video, I'm going to be taking a look at Primordia, which is a rather interesting take on retro, to say the least. The game, as far as I'm aware, doesn't seem to support any HD resolutions. It basically supports 640 by 480 recording, and I have looked for launchers and everything else. It doesn't seem to support that. So anyway, options are, well, limited, to say the least. Start game and load game. You'll notice a very cool soundtrack, however, in the background, so that's cool. So, without further ado, let's jump into the game itself. I'm very hungry at the moment, as I'm waiting for... so, you have to excuse me. Just waiting for food to cook. So... as I've said, it does look rather interesting. It's very aesthetically pleasing, to say the least, but in a really odd way. It kind of looks like the old Genesis type of games, maybe a little bit later, maybe something like the Sega CD, Mega CD. It's certainly got the pixelation, although that's probably not helped much by the resolution, of course, but that's part and parcel of it.
Almost there.
It looks kind of cool, though. There is a lot of voice acting, as far as I'm aware, in this game.
And one more piece of the unique is operational.
One down, 1 million to go. Speaking of which, boss, I found exactly none of the parts you wanted. A whole day at the junk pile, and all I turn up are a locker and some stupid conduits. Maybe next time.
Oh dear.
Boss, are you sure you got those settings right?
Am I playing?
That came from
No.
down in engineering. Let's go.
Oh, I'm playing. First, I didn't actually realise that, to be honest. Right, we got options. Commentary on and off, defaults, achievements. Okay, so that is your options. Interesting. So, not too much, really. Okay. What do we do? Telescope.
There's no time for that.
Boss, maybe we should see what's happening.
Okay. Any plans on how to do that? What about failed space?
The blast came from engineering, not the deck.
Alright, done hatch then. Okay, pretty cool. Console, Crispin, hatch. Very old school. Bed?
There's no time for that.
That lies.
There's no time.
There's always time for bed, baby.
There's no time. We need to get to engineering.
Maybe through this hatch then. Okay. Recharge
There's
station.
no time for that. There's
Machine.
no time.
Another hatch, maybe? He walks very stiffly, doesn't he? He looks like he's got, I don't know, sticks in between his legs or something. Alright, this must be the location. Since this dude, Crispin.
Boss?
That's bad. This looks like someone's cutting their way in. Yeah. Oh, hi, bro.
Crispin, get behind me. Who are you and what do you want? Power.
I think he wants the power core, boss.
Stop right there.
Alright.
The ship belongs to me. Forfeit. Enemy. Wonder.
I don't think he's too keen on private property.
Get away from the power core. Forfeit.
Pew! So that was gone well. There's one tiny ass power core. I need that for power! Why you do this? More to the point, why do you laser me? To be fair, it did look fun to laser.
Boss? Boss?
How the hell am I still alive?
Horatio? Come on, Horatio, wake up!
Oh,
Oh, okay. Am I playing? Oh no,
You're okay.
I'm not.
what happened?
Well, Big Ugly threw you out of the ship, and then he said plunder, again, and then he left with our power core.
Basad.
Yep,
How much charge have you got?
10%. You?
I'll be fine. We just need to get the emergency generator up and running. I told you it needed to be repaired.
Or we could just go to Metropole, city of glass and light. Free energy for one and all.
Don't believe everything you hear. Metropole is trouble. But if you want to go,
Very
you've got
cyberpunk.
free will and a maglev unit.
With that guilt subroutine you put in me, I wouldn't even make it halfway.
Actually, with a 10% charge, you wouldn't even get that far. So I suggest we get the generator working.
You and your projects.
Man built us to build, Crispin. Now, come on.
Okay, so they're all robots. Okay, that answers some questions. What the balls is that? Hello?
I'm not doing that until you build me some arms.
Okay then.
I can't pick that up.
Alright, turbine.
I can't move this without some kind of crane, which I certainly don't have time to build now. I must have dropped the data pouch when I was thrown out of the Unique.
Okay, I have absolutely no idea. Okay.
Sod, its memory got wiped. Easy enough to add the good old junk pile's coordinates back in, though.
Okay. Can we do any of this? Okay. So, I'm there. System user.
Data pouch is registered to me.
Okay. Okay, let's have a look at the map. Oh, I can just click on it. Okay, that's cool.
There's nothing worth bothering.
Locker box. Let's have a look at the locker box. I really like the art style. I know some of you guys might not approve of this, but for retro gamers, it is probably going to be really awesome.
There's nothing worth bothering with.
Let's just try and attack
It's
junk.
just
Maybe there's a way to actually, see everything on screen that's highlighted. I think it's probably not going to be the case though. I think auto hints on, voice and text commentary on. Okay, looks like that's
just
spoilers. So there's definitely, as far as I
there's
can
nothing
see.
worth
Okay, let's try to go into the door.
It's locked tight.
Okay, not good then. Broken
I
robot.
picked it clean years ago.
Junk.
It's just scrap.
See if this guy's got any ideas.
You know, boss, if you're ever wondering what I would do, feel free to just
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, bollocks.
boss. Sometimes a builder just has to let his creation think.
I'm your builder, Crispin.
I know. That's what makes this particularly sad. Why do you keep asking me to figure things out? I'm just a... Abort. Retry. Definitely failed. What would man do? What would man do?
Okay, so
Can't see
what's this?
3 pieces of Gordium conduit.
Okay, that's good.
Unfortunately, one of them is completely corroded and worthless.
Alright. Crispin. Inventory. Alright, what's this? Data pouch, 2 conduits. Alright. Train. Junk. More junk. Junk. Broken robot. Junk we've clicked on. Tube, maybe.
There's a piece of Gordium conduit way back there.
Okay, I think but I'll give it to you, and after all, I don't want to Stabba Slew 135, Gabba Slew 122, Mabba.
Crispin, that's not code. That's just gibberish.
You always ruin.
Crispin, can you go in there and get that piece of conduit?
I suppose.
Well, then do it, you twit. Ah.
That would have been a lot easier with hands, boss.
You know, I was kind of wondering how he's going to do that, but never mind. Alright, can we get Crispin to open on door?
I don't really want to try that.
We'll take that as no. Okay, try and
There's nothing worth.
junk, 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 junk. Loads of junk, more junk, more junk. Broken robot, locker box.
Still locked.
Alright. What about Chris?
Hey, boss.
Blast.
Still locked.
Wait, what's Crispin say?
Here's what we need to do. Find parts to build and then ask him what.
Okay, he's just being cheeky.
Yep, that's the one I found.
Okay, so he can't open it. Signal light.
Better just.
What about using Crispin on the signal light? I don't suppose that's going to do
I'm not
anything.
doing that.
Okay, alright, let me press M for map. No, that would be too easy. Alright, data map. Let's go back to the eunuch. Alright. Cable.
A sturdy cable.
What's this? Plating?
It's the Unique's tag. Without it, I'd have never known the ship's name.
Apparently, building a giant airship doesn't require proper spelling.
Apparently not. It's the Unique.
Okay, not helpful. Emergency generator. Inventory. Click on the cable, maybe?
How would that even work?
I don't know. Oh, blast, it's one of those games. Data pouch, tree conduits.
I'll need at least 5 pieces to be able to build a conduit long enough to run the generator to the Unique.
Okay, so I'm missing quite a few.
That's never.
Switch.
It's not going to do anything. Crispin, when I told you to find a new spark plug, did you just shove my conductive putty into the old one?
Maybe.
No wonder the generator isn't working. At least the putty is still good.
Okay, so we need a new spark plug also. Socket. I are confuzzled. There's a gap.
The generator is missing.
That's a spark plug, baby. Socket. So we've got loads of crap. I don't have a clue where to go. This is definitely going to be one of those interesting experiences I can feel. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. What's data? That's not really helpful. Let's go back to the junk pile. Maybe I'm missing something. Inventory. Putty? Maybe putty. Could putty do anything? Use putty on blah, use putty on signal light.
Futile. I doubt that will have. How would that even work? I doubt that will have any effect. That's never.
Okay. What about using the cable? Maybe you can use the cable to... Oh, I like how it keeps the last item. That's kind of handy. Maybe use the cable for something. I don't know what, but...
How would that even work? That's never going to work. Futile.
Alright.
It's a cable. That's never going. That's never.
I'm really bad at this. I'm very, very bad at this.
It's just.
Okay. Junk. Broken robot. What about the cable on the broken bow? Okay, no. Gives me a slap in the face. It's like, no, bad Mr. Kitty. Obviously, data pouch.
I doubt
Boss, do you hear a clicking sound? Here's what we need to do. Find parts to build another robot and then... Abort. Definitely.
Maybe I'm... Oh, wait, what's that signal?
better
Oh,
just
crap.
leave it alone.
Anything around this area that I'm missing? There's a train, junk. Alright, map. Let's go back to the unique. Oh, there's a hose.
I've tried patching this a dozen different ways.
Maybe the putty.
As much as I'd love to fix that leak someday, we have more important things to do. Plus, it would be a waste of the putty.
Okay, that's not helpful then. Ladder. Ah, maybe I have to go up the ladder. I see. Okay, we still go inside this sucker. Halloween
There's no way
lantern. Can I? Can't pick the ladder up. No. Alright, good to try. Interesting. Maybe if we can't use the putty on this, obviously.
How would that even work?
Okay, I was thinking maybe throw it, but that's obviously not gonna, that's not even sensible. What about the cable?
That's never...
Alright, you know what? Maybe we can just get this dude, Crispin, to do that.
Could you grab that lantern?
Sure thing, boss.
Okay, sweet.
You know, I always wanted to be able to fly. That's why I built you with a maglev unit.
Not so that you could store tools on hard-to-reach ledges.
Well, that too. There's no way I can reach...
Can you get him to do it?
That's way too big for me to get, boss.
Alright, that'll be a no. Hatch.
The hatch is unresponsive.
Okay. That looks cool.
It's a
Conduit.
segment of Gordium electrical con...
I need one more. I know it's going to be in a really obvious place. That's the thing that's annoying. But so far, I'm kind of liking the game. The music's really peaceful as well. It kind of...
Unique looks dead, boss.
Just sleeping.
Okay. Alright, you can't do anything with that. I assume you can't open the hatch.
That's...
Okay. You can't get in. I can't go round. I can't open any of... What's that? That's exit. What's this do? Ah! There's a chair, telescope. Maybe we can find other locations and scout there.
From the ship.
bad timing with those...
Alright, chair.
This is no time.
Clouds.
Strange...
Okay. I see an exit there. Maybe go into the hatch.
It's too dark to see the...
Okay. What about using the lantern on it? Ah, there we go. Sweet. Console's obviously not going to work.
Good thing there's still some power.
Boss, shouldn't you have thought of that before? We could have been stuck.
I could have just ridden you back to the deck.
Really?
No. Routing that much power to your maglev unit would cause it to explode.
Yeah, right.
Sorry. I couldn't find a working fuse to solve the problem.
I'm a floating bomb. I'm a floating bomb. Sweet.
Oh, bollocks, really? Books.
I don't need to bring these...
After all,
Okay, bed's not going to help. Sheet metal.
Can't pick...
Maybe this bit. Maybe this dude can pick them up. Can you pick up the?
I'm not doing that.
No. Alright. What about gospel?
It couldn't hurt to bring the gospel of man.
Going to pray.
We...
Don't really get how that's going to help me, but okay, I'll keep it. Okay, let's go through the hatch, assuming it's not sealed.
Controls for this hatch are unresponsive.
I had a feeling.
Crispin Horatio built. There'll be version 2 once I put some arms on. He is my best, and...
So, Crispin? Alright.
I don't...
Okay. We know that's the thing. Books, 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 books. Bed. Alright, I don't really know. I am all confuzzled. I are confuzzled. I are confuzzled. Okay. There's an exit there. That brings me here. That hatch
The hatch is
doesn't
unresponsive.
work. The
There's no way I can-
generator is all the way over there. Grease. Ah, grease.
I can't just scoop it.
Oh, it's a conduit.
More Gordium conduit.
I missed that. Son of a bitch. Alright. Oh, wait. Inventory. What about... Okay, that's probably not going to work. Data pouch, obviously, not even slightly going to work.
I don't want to get that.
Okay, I thought maybe it's an empty pouch. Could you use a lantern on this?
I don't want to get.
No, okay. Alright, let's see if we can do anything with this sucker. So, first things first. Need the conduits, okay.
It won't work until they're locked together.
Okay, so how the bollocks do you lock them together?
It won't work. That's never going to work.
What about him? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Data map. Alright. Emergency. Okay, plating doesn't help us as far as I'm aware. No. Okay, we've got loads of junk here. That's crap that doesn't help. What about inventory? Inventory. Can you use the putty on this?
Not a bad idea, but I can't carry enough of a charge, and it isn't sticky enough to hold them in
Okay.
place.
I've got loads of junk, but none of the junk helps. Okay, data pouch. Data pouch isn't going to do bollocks for me. Cable on this.
It's a data cable, not a power.
Okay. I am confuzzled. Can we burn it?
Totally unilluminating.
Okay. Okay, you can't heat them together or anything. 5 conduits, a data pouch.
I doubt that will have any.
Alright. Alright. Alrighty. Let's go back to the junkyard. I'm honest to say, I have no bollocks of an idea. Putty isn't going to work. We've tried that. Gospel of Man.
Feudal.
Yeah, kind of figured.
Feudal.
Alright, I kind of didn't think any of that would help. We can't use the conduits, I suppose, on any of that stuff.
That's never going to work.
Alright.
I doubt that will have any effect.
Alright, I am.
How would that even?
I don't know, dude. I am confuzzled.
Better just.
Okay, junk. What's that? No, I thought it was something there. Tube. Alright, unless you can stick them into that.
That's never.
Okay, maybe not then. Wait, is that something different from... No, it's all the same part of the junk. This is really annoying! I know that the solution is simple, that's the thing.
I'm pretty sure I saw another conduit when I was poking around here the other day.
Okay. Is he serious or...
Boss, did you ever consider that sometime... Boss, do you hear a clicking
I'm gonna
sound?
kill this thing. Tube. Okay. Scour the ground. Okay, I would imagine I would have found something by now.
I can't see any.
There's a train. Okay, the only thing I can think of is I missed something back in the Eunuch. I quite like the game. It's just bloody difficult. Unless I'm missing like a help system, which is possible, I suppose. Ooh, what's that? Did I see something just then, or was it just my imagination? No.
Boss, are you ever gonna do anything about that oil leak?
Yes, after we recover our power core.
Now who's making excuses?
Alright, up the ladder then. Right. Can't go up the hatch. Large lantern. See, can I use the putty on the cable?
The cable's far too long to be useful.
It's too long to be useful.
It's a data cable.
Okay, it's too long to be useful. Does that mean you're supposed to cut it? Can you throw the book on the lantern? Oh, no, it's going to break it anyway. That's a good point. This is what happens when you start running out of ideas. You start trying any stupid idea until you can think of a better one. Think.
Futile.
Okay. There's a large up there. That doesn't help me. There's loads of crap here. There's an exit there. There's a hatch there that's not
The
gonna,
hatch is unresponsive.
isn't gonna open. I think that's gonna be for later. I can't. It's obvious I can't use the lantern on it. The conduits aren't gonna do anything. I suppose.
Futile.
No. Okay. All I can think of is I'm missing something. Clouds. There's a chair. An exit. The telescope's not going to function because we've got no energy. Let's go back into the hatch, maybe. Hello? Okay, we got some sheet metal. This dude can't do anything with the sheet metal. See, what I was thinking is the sheet metal would be for... Ooh, unless...
Futile.
Ah, bollocks. I thought maybe that would weld them together.
The controls for this.
We got a bucket load of books.
So that's where you...
Why were you looking for my
No reason.
What the... wow. Okay. Can you...
Time for a little.
Ah, there we go. Thank God.
Wow, that was easier than...
Alright, so now we've got a complete thing. Can we cut through this hatch?
I'm trying to fix the unique.
It's an internal hatch. It's not pressure bearing. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. Can we...
I doubt that will have any effect.
I was ignoring that bed for so sodding long as well. That's the irritating thing. So I thought he's just going to be like, oh, but it's no time to sleep now. Why was he climbing half the way across the world? Okay, anyway. Enough of my ranting. Let's see if we can push on a bit further. I will think of my viewers and I shall push on further and suffer more for you guys. What? Dude, what are you doing? Dude, stop! There we go. Alright, let's go down here. Alright. I have completely no idea what to do now. Alright, okay. Maybe we should just use the plasma torch on the ship. Ooh! Ooh! Maybe we have to use the plasma torch on the door of the train. That could be the problem. Okay.
I'll need to get a close.
Got get over to the generator and slip it in. There we go. There we go. Right, we got something. We got the generator. Obviously, that's not going to work yet.
Generator is missing.
Right, so we're still missing a plug. Okay, so now I think I have the answers. We bugger back off to here. Wait, I've got two ideas. We could maybe use the plasma torch on either this or this. Okay, this would make sense.
Let's see if this works.
It should do, son. Come on.
Is that a spark?
Yes!
box up a spark.
Actually, I think that box was some kind of machine.
You killed it.
Recycled it.
I'll go with recycled. Murder is such a strong word.
It's a reinforced
Okay,
steel.
that's definitely not going to work then. Okay, let's go back to the map. Sure, if I remember correctly, it's M, and it is. Okay, hopefully we fix this problem, baby. It's a very odd game. I really want to keep playing it, I will say. I normally don't really go on that well with point-and-click games. As you guys know, I'm bad at them. Well, I am bad at this one. I'm not gonna, say I'm not, but still, I'm a special kind of bad. Ah, we've got emergency generation, baby. Yeah. Now I'll wait for the killer robot to come back and steal this as well. Okay.
Whew, I thought we were in trouble when Big Ugly stole our core. But just like that, problem solved.
The problem is not solved.
Well, I agree. The noise leaves something to be desired.
This is an emergency generator, Crispin.
Well, it was an emergency, boss.
It only runs for a few days, if that.
Oh. Well, do we have another one?
No. Which means it still is an emergency.
Well, in that case, first dibs on the recharge station.
Ah, there we go. We've got energies.
So, what's the plan, boss?
We need to recover our power core.
Or we could just take the train to Metropole and live in luxury.
First of all, there is no train to Metropole. And second, even with full charges, we can't just walk there. But more importantly, I hate that city. It's in my core logic. I don't know why, but I can't change it.
Okay. In that case, can't you just make us a new power core?
Yes, but I need some kind of strong energy source for that.
And you just...
Oh, bollocks.
Just asking.
No, but somewhere around here are the plans for an energy sensor.
That's awfully convenient.
I designed it a long time ago, before I made you. I even found a sodium iodide crystal to use in the sensor, though man alone knows where it's buried now.
Okay, cool. So, what are my thoughts so far on this particular title? First of all, I'm going to say that I really like the art style. I know some of you may be really put off with, first of all, the fact that it's 640 by 480, and the fact it's not in widescreen. Which, yeah, for someone like me, who, for example, who's using his TV, as HD TV, obviously, as a main screen, it's a bit weird looking. But you know what? This game has a lot of character. And aesthetically, it might not look as beautiful as, say, Trine 2, but you can't tell me that there's not some love put into this game. You could see there's a lot of detail in the characters. For example, if you can even see this guy's satchel, little pieces on the clothes, which obviously are indicative of folds, that kind of thing. Plus, there's a hell of a lot of voice acting on this. I've actually seen, well, full-price titles with a lot less voice acting than this, and actually worse voice acting. And I'm talking about the quality, by the way. In terms of the music, it's not the best. It's very... I think some of you may really like it, some of you
Boss,
won't.
do you think it's a fire hazard to have all those books piled up?
It's
like that?
fine.
How would they catch fire?
And also you've got stuff like that. It's humorous. And there are a lot of titles that I, try to do humour, and they do it really badly because they try to throw it too much in your face. And hey, look at me, I'm humorous. No, you're not. You're just stupid. But with this it works, and I like this game. I do. I would actually highly recommend you check it out if you're a fan of point and clicks. If you're a fan of steampunk, or the type of genres that I'm talking about in sci-fi, you're really going to like this game. It's not perfect. It will probably be kind of those games where you're just like, okay, I have no bloody idea what in the balls to do. But that's kind of the fun of it. And I know that sounds really weird, but I wasn't getting frustrated when I was doing the puzzles. I mean, you guys were, probably, but then again, you were watching. But it's kind of, because the puzzles have a logic to them, it doesn't feel like you're doing something like, oh, I don't know, some games where you have to get a broomstick, and with that broomstick you have to find a piece of glue and somehow put that together, and then with that broomstick suddenly you've got a weapon that can destroy a shark from long range. It's actual puzzles that make sense and they're fairly logical. Plus, the storyline is actually pretty cool, and I'm very curious to know how this whole thing is put together in terms of, obviously, man created these dudes, so whether that means mankind's wiped out, who the hell knows. I don't even know if we're on the same planet, so this could actually be Earth, for example, or it could be Mars, or it could be, hell, a galaxy far, far away, and that's kind of cool. So yeah, I actually like this game. It's not perfect. I would have liked to have seen this in I don't know, 720p upwards. I think that would have looked really amazing. But at the same time, it has kind of a charm how it is. And you know what? I'm not gonna strike it too much against the game. It's not going to appeal to everyone. It's going to appeal to point-and-click fans, sci-fi fans, and those of you who are just interested in a bit of humour. And it's certainly not one of those games where you're going to, probably want to sit on it for 15 hours, and it's not going to appeal to, fast twitch, pace shooters, but I like it, and I'd recommend you guys check it out. Speaking of check it out, there'll be a competition held soon, because RGT will almost be a year old, which is really scary actually, but never mind. So you guys should stick around. It'll be for subscribers only, of course. So you guys should check that. We might also be running a second one on Facebook. I'm not sure yet. It depends what we're going to be giving away. It'll probably be Steam games, maybe PlayStation gifts, but probably Steam games. So we're all in talks at the moment, and yeah. So you guys should definitely subscribe if you're interested in free goodies. Also, of course, we'll be still doing all those old stuff. I know maybe one or two of you are wondering, because I've been doing some Photoshop stuff recently. Yeah, that's going to continue, as well as WordPress and various other applications. That's just kind of a bonus, especially some days, as you know, there is less gaming news than others. At the moment, the PC hardware scene is pretty done. I was, doing another check, and there's no real news at the moment on the graphics card scene and so on. So might as well fill it with something, and it's fun to do these tutorials. Anyway, hopefully you guys have found the video fun and helpful, and maybe if you've been stuck, it will give you at least an idea of what the hell the logic to the game is. So who knows, maybe I'll put another part to this out tomorrow or something. It is fun, I quite like it. So anyway, I'm going to take care of yourself. Sorry, should I say take care of yourselves, guys? There we go. Shush you. Yeah, there you go, shush. So take care of yourselves, guys. Bye for now, and my robot friend says goodbye as well.